Good morning, YouTube. How you doing? Today is Wednesday, March 13th, the best day of the week, New Comic Book Day. I'm JB and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay. Hey, really quick, what titles are you most looking forward to releasing today? Go ahead and drop me a comment below, okay? Alright, first up on the recap, we have some highlights from yesterday. There are links and timestamps to all of these channels in the description below. So, first up, we have a video from JB Comics channel. You know, the other JB released a video titled CGC Comic Book Unboxing Number 7 Mexico Edition. JB welcomes us to another CGC unboxing video, this time uploaded from Cancun, Mexico, while on March break with his family. This haul is a small one, but still has some really good stuff in it. Find out which new comic books will find a new home in JB's comic book collection. Alright, next up we have another video from Area 51. He gives us a video titled NECA Legolas quarter-inch scale figure statue unboxing and review. You know I'm digging the statues and Area 51 never disappoints. Next up, on the KatRen Figures channel, Caitlin gave us a really cool video titled Bedtime for Batman Reading. I actually used this last night for our story time before bed with my girls and they absolutely loved it. Caitlin reads aloud a really cute bedtime story. I'm definitely going to have to pick this one up just for the checklist at the end of the book. Great job, Caitlin. Alright, the last item on the recap comes from DEE Comics channel. Last night we had a live stream titled Stranger Things Episode Number 2. This series explores collecting other comic-related items, and in this episode, it focused on statues. So, JD and TJ the Slabdragon Watson welcome Chad and George from MCE, Marvelous Collectibles and Entertainment. This was a lot of fun to watch and extremely informative. If you have a chance to go check it out on the Rewind. Okay, now, today's lineup. All of these times will be listed in both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time, and there are links and timestamps in the description below. It is a packed lineup. There are 16 shows in today's lineup. So, number 1, at 2 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. Eastern, head over to the GRAIL Geeks channel for a video titled Almost Old Comic Book Day, GRAIL Geeks Episode 114. So, Chuck and Lawrence bring us a semi-old comic book haul, and these guys are great. If you like a good old-fashioned banter while rapidly showing books, then this is the video for you. Alright, at 4 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Eastern, the boys at ChinoComics&More are giving us a video titled First Major Grail of 2019 or a New Car. Comic books are life. On this episode, Chino and Manny go new car hunting. Not the norm, but they end up with a new surprise. Did they add a new comic book to the collection? Maybe a Grail? No spoilers here, man. Go check it out to find out. Alright, at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, head over to Comics with Bueller for the most comprehensive look at what's coming out next week as Bueller brings you his new comic books releasing 3/20 sneak peek. I feel like I'm saying this every week, but if you didn't see Bueller and Tom last night on their live, it's definitely worth a look on the Rewind. Okay, also at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, Billy at Economics and Comics will be releasing a video titled My Top 2 Picks New Comic Book Day 313. One key, one cover. And he nailed it last week, so you don't want to miss this one. Alright, at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, Go Joe's son, everyone. Alright, it's Wednesday, so head over to Jeff Comics 813 channel to learn some Cantonese while watching the next episode of Cantonese Comic Wednesday, aka CCW. This is the series where Jeff shares his comic haul and teaches us some Cantonese. You don't want to miss it. Okay, you ready? Here we go from last week's lesson. The word for episode 4 was Tu Jai. Okay, the sentence was Go Jung Yi Tai, Tu Jai, Di Gong Jai, Shu. Not too bad, huh? What did I say? Go check out Jeff's video from last week to find out. Alright, at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 a.m. Eastern, Over at the Comic Book Wars channel, we get a video titled Jimmy's Comic News Rant. Comic Book Wars. I guess this is a daily thing, right? So check out his daily rant from Jimmy and, see what his take is. Alright. At 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Whosoever watches this channel, if he or she be worthy, shall acquire the knowledge from the Comic Chief.
The Comic Chief will be sharing his new Comic Book Day pickups for 3/13/19. Alright. At 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, over at the Aggressively Relaxing channel. Man, I love that handle. It is so clever. We get the next installment in his series titled This Week in Comics, Radio Parody, number 45. Now in this episode, we get something even more different than we normally do. What is that, you ask? You're going to have to go check it out to find out. Alright, at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, over at I Love Signed Comics, we should be getting the next installment in his series titled I Love Signed Comics, My Wednesday 5. This one will be for March 20th. This is quick and easy, and we only get his top 5 picks for next week. Okay, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at 90MF Comics, we get a live stream titled 90 Miles from Comics Live, 3/13/19. Chad and the boys sit around and share their new Comic Book Day hauls and talk, comic shop. Alright, also at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, or maybe earlier, you'll have to have your notification bell on. Head over to Comic Tom 101 for another live edition of Bags and Boards. Tom and Fire Guy Ryan talk comic books and pop culture news. Stop by the chat, hit the like button, say hello. Alright, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Batman Statue Collector channel, we have another live stream named Rogues Gallery Live Podcast. I have it as episode 11, it could be 12, I'm not sure. If you're a Batman fan and you've never seen this channel, dude, you gotta go check this out. The peeps in the chat are extremely knowledgeable and the show is run really well, so you definitely want to go over there and make some new friends. Alright, number 13. At 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, we get our next live show, this time over at Lords of the Longbox channel. Tonight's episode is titled episode number 120. What If Marvel Show, Suicide Squad, Shazam Reactions, Sony Spiderman TV series. So, the Lord's crew will discuss the new What If animated show, Suicide Squad castings, Shazam's social media reactions, and their non-spoiler review of Captain Marvel. Cool. Number 14. At 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, head over to Reggie Simmons' IFBB Pro to catch a live stream titled Trivia Night Comic Giveaway. Trivia. Sounds interesting, Reggie. I'll have to check that out. Alright. At 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, we get yet another live show. This one is titled Comic Core Unlimited. Over at the Comic Core YouTube channel, links are in the description below. Join JD, Comic Spectre, Comics Misexplained, and John of John's Comics with Kids for the next edition of this live show. Tonight, they chat about what you should be reading, what is happening at upcoming cons, what books are getting hot, and what channels you should be watching. This show is awesome. You don't want to miss it. It stays on the rails, it stays on point, and the information that you're getting is second to none. Okay. On the final live show of the lineup, at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's New Comic Book Day Club. So, head over to White Whale Comics channel and join Alec of White Whale, John of John's Comics with Kids, and special guest Comic Head 84 as they review Goon number 1. This is going to be a blast. What a lineup there. If you enjoyed today's content, give me a thumbs up because that's it for the lineup. Look at this thing, it's packed. I will definitely get today's update out on Instagram. I don't know if you saw it. I did something really cool. I thought it was kind of cool where I added some images so you swipe through and you get to see the other thumbs. Hit me up on Facebook. Need likes over there. Instagram. I have a Patreon. Like, comment, share. God, you know how it goes. I don't even know why I have to do the end. You can probably turn it off by now anyway. Don't forget, we had a good time.